Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy MKS here, back here with another video. Now, I often do these videos and I do like part 1 and 2 and then, or whatever, or even sometimes just part 1 and I forget and then I move on to something else. I don't have ADHD, but I think it's my dyslexia or dyspraxia or whatever and lack of focus. Anyway, so I noticed that, or I remembered that I hadn't done part 3 and I was looking back to see if I had done part 3 of this. So I thought I'd get around to it. Anyway, just to let you know. So I hope you enjoy this video as I always do. And as ever, please leave your comments, questions, queries, or anything you want to post in the comment section. Freedom of speech, as they say. Me personally, I'm a big fan of libertarianism. It's a bit controversial. I should be careful. I say not everyone likes it. I do like to get on well with everyone if I can, but I mean, if people are good to me, I'm good to them. But I know socialists and communists or other groups probably won't like that sort of thing. People on the left, or even some people possibly on the right, but of politics, I mean, of course. Yeah, this is a bit controversial to say. I forgot to say I'm a libertarian video, but I am someone who supports. Again, this is controversial to say, but I do support privatisation, deregulation, and lower taxes. But I do like to help those who are less fortunate, and I'd like to think I have some creative ideas on how to do that without forcing anyone to do anything, and that's the beauty of it, without forcing anyone. So, for instance, if disabled people or other disadvantaged people support each other on YouTube, whether that be physically, mentally, answering or then disabled people, or hopefully all three, and disadvantaged people generally, I think that's a way where you don't have to force anyone to do anything. We can do it off our own free will. I merely ask. So I'd love to build a network for disabled people and other disadvantaged groups, but I merely ask them. I don't like to force anyone to do anything or take people's choice away. Anywho, with that being said, perhaps that is one group who could support my channel, libertarians. But here goes. So number 21, just to recap some ideas. I know I'm a bit repetitive, so please forgive me, I'm a creature of habit, but I think it'd be great if there was a network of disabled and other disadvantaged people, people of colour, as a mixed race person myself, people of colour and other groups supporting each other on YouTube and helping each other to make a living. Like, I would love to be able to monetize my channel and become as independent as possible, at least financially, if not in other ways, which hopefully will have a knock-on effect. And yeah, I think it'd be great to build a network of people who are disadvantaged. I don't know why anyone wouldn't, but I'd love to hear contrarian points of view. But again, I don't like to force anyone, but I mean, I don't know why disabled people or other groups wouldn't want to do that, because you are going to be in a better position, like stronger together. And the amount of viewers we might have would be possibly millions or even hundreds of millions, maybe even 1 billion if we're really dreaming. But I mean, obviously we'd support each other's channels, subscribe to each other, which is free. And also, as I say, I am a libertarian. I don't really believe in forcing people to help each other or to do anything they don't want to, but I do believe it is good to encourage each other to help each other. And I'll say I would love to give my money to Italian football from a selfish point of view, but also to less selfish things, mainly like disadvantaged communities and groups, of my own free will, and encourage others to do the same. And I think it's like sympathy or empathy, like putting ourselves in other people's shoes. Like, we would like other people to help us if we were in that situation, I suppose. And I suppose some say to God give the credit. Like, I'm looking at biblical teachings about supporting the lowest amongst us, the poorest amongst us, and things like that. So I like to support the poorest 10% of people in all possible countries. But again, like, a potential reason to support my channel would be to help me to become financially / economically independent, and also then to help others if I do even better. Moving on, I need to say number 2 then. Number 22, sorry. I suppose, yeah, libertarians and other groups. I mean, if people with physical, mental, or stroke or learning disabled people support each other's channels, I think it would be great. And I lost my train of thought. But yeah, as someone with learning disabilities and mental health problems, I think it'd be great for a community of people with challenges who support each other's channels. So that could be another reason. Number 23, again, it would help me to help others. From a selfish point of view, I would help Italian football. So I think Italian fans should support my channel, in my opinion. Also Celtic fans, but Celtic does have a foundation, a charitable foundation, and it was born out of oppression. So I don't see that as more of a selfish idea. But also I'd love to support people from colonized countries and that sort of thing. Number 24, I think people from colonized countries, colonized countries and also developing countries should support my channel, because I would return the favor and support them. And I'd love to fundraise. So I think something I forgot to say, which I was going to mention. I would love to fundraise for disabled people around the world and other disadvantaged people, poor people around the world who can't even afford cameras or even laptops or whatever to record their videos. I would love to fundraise for them to have equipment and encourage people to mentor and teach and train those people so that they can create their own channels, people from disadvantaged backgrounds, and find a way, and that hopefully will help them to monetize and to become more financially independent, even homeless people and other disadvantaged people as well around the world. Number 25, I hope people from republics will support my channel as I support republics, and again, it will help me to support my causes. If you agree with me, obviously if people agree with me, I think they should support my channel. Number 26, anti-imperialists and people of color, I think they should support my channel. I think people of color who love themselves should be anti-imperialists, in my opinion, because imperialism was about subjugating people of color. So controversial view, but I don't believe we should join militaries. I think more people of color should join the police, legal system, as solicitors, lawyers, barristers, judges, and things like that. Say police and things like that, but less should join the military, in my opinion. As few as possible should join the military, and as many as possible, I think, should either set up their own businesses or support each other's businesses and support each other in the law, so we can ensure that we have equal access to justice. And if we support our own community, hopefully that will ensure that people of colour are protected by equally by law. Hopefully. Number 27, again, if you agree with my opinions and you want to reward my channel, I think it's worth subscribing and supporting my channel. If you agree with my ethics and things like that. But even if you disagree a bit, if you agree with one or two things, I still think you should support my channel. Obviously, I'm a bit biased in that, but I think you should support my channel for that. Number 28, I think if you want to go on my journey of helping to make the world a better place, I think you should support my channel. Number 29, I think people with things in common with me, like Italian football fans, Celtic fans, possibly even olive-skinned people. That's a bit of a controversial one. Mixed race people and structural learning disabled people or people with disabilities, I think should support my channel. And number 30, I would love to hear what you think. Anything you want to comment, as I say, freedom of speech. If there anything you disagree with or any reasons why you think people shouldn't support my channel. Possibly if you think I'm boring or have a monotone voice or repeat myself too much or anything like that, that could improve. But yeah, I would love to know any opinions, and I'm out. Peace and love.